Travelers, beware. Evil lurks in the darkest corners of outer space. They're here to take over. Have no fear. Now you have the power to save the galaxy. Introducing Keshi Tailless, the 2-inch tall defender of the galaxy.
You'll never stop us, Tailless.
Think again, bad guys. Take that. Well done, adventurer. The galaxy is saved. Keshi Tailless comic book and other merchandise now available on Indiegogo. Back the hottest crowdfunding book of the year. Adventure lies in your hands.
Wake me up inside. Wake up. Wake me up inside. Call my name and save me from the dark. Wake me up. Bid my blood to rise. Wake up before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I've become.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear, 'cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear. Oh, yeah.
I can see Justin's reaction in the green room to that video. He did not know that one was coming. Very cool. I'll bring Justin on in just a second because, of course, this is the NIVEN'S War Closeout show. Very cool. So let's say hello to the chat quickly, and then I'll get into the story of the day. So, hey, Michael. Hey, Dave. And we've got Justin here. Very cool. How you doing, guys? Good to see you here. Good to see you showing a bit of support for Justin on his last stream before his campaign closes. Very cool. So I'm not on a camera today. I am very sick. I'm bedridden with a cold and a bad back. I box, right? I'm a boxer, and I've messed up my back boxing a while ago, and this cold has just knocked me on my ass and made it so much more worse. So I'm propped up in bed right now with like 10 pillows behind me, trying to keep my back like upright because I have no strength in my lower back right now. But Justin's a cool dude, and Justin has supported me loads on my campaign. And Justin is always in the live chats, always in the group chat, helping everyone out. So it's really good to see lots of people here today showing support for Justin and his campaign. I like to see that. Yeah, Comicsgate is a good community. What more can I say about that? We help each other out. Goose is here. Good to see you, dude. Dars is here. How you doing, Dars? You and I were going to do a stream as well shortly. I really regret missing out on the last one we had set up. And Michael says I sound like crap. Yeah, I know I do. It's not COVID though, so I'm okay. Anyway, without further ado, let's hang on 1 second. I'll bring him back on with it.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear.
Sorry, dude. Don't mean to embarrass you too much.
When the hell did you do that?
Like, remember before the stream I said, be right back and we'll do something?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
doing.
you asshole. I thought you was going to go make a phone call or something. I didn't know you'd done that. Oh, God.
I needed something for the intro.
Yeah, I didn't.
Right, I'll show you something else, right?
Oh,
I've got
no.
two different apps. I've got Wombo, that's the one that does like the music ones, but then I got another one that'll put your face onto like movie stars and all that, right?
Yeah, I've seen that
For some
one.
reason, that photo, it's your Twitter profile pic, right? That photo.
I'm never posting another photo again.
Yeah, that photo works on Wombo on the one app, but on the other app, every single video turns out like this. Check this out. This is the same exact.
This is a disaster. Who's the genius who puts a girl in heels on a subway grate?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little cranky when you're hungry. Better?
Much better.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. All right. Well, yeah, that's blown my mind for tonight.
Oh well. That, honestly, that cheered me up a bit because I found that
I'm
very
glad
funny.
it did.
Thanks, Dosh, for the healing vibes. Much appreciated. If you're here and haven't back, just do it. Indeed, just do it, guys. I'll show you a couple things before we get into the pitching and all that. I dropped the links to both TLS and the main event today, NIVEN'S War, in the chat, so make sure you check those out. They're also in the description below. And on top of that, I pinned at the top of the chat the StreamYards link. So if anyone wants to join in and wish Justin congratulations for fulfilling his campaign, or funding his campaign rather, then join in. There we go. So yeah, so to start everything off, well done, dude. It was good seeing you a day or so fully funded.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It for a long time it didn't sort of move, and I thought, well, fair enough. I appreciate that it might not be everyone's cup of tea. Because obviously, I suppose not many people read today, and I guess it was a risk I was taking by crowdfunding it. But I sent a message to a friend of mine who I talked to in another Discord, and I just said, "Would you mind just pimping this out for me? It's in the last throes of the campaign." And he said, "Okay, sure." And I had a flurry of donations just fly in, and hey, Will.
Hey, mate.
And one of them was this guy who just donated without asking for any perk. He just donated £35, and that was what put me over the finish line. And when I saw that, I just went, whoa. and that was at 4 o'clock this morning before I went to work. So I went with that on my mind all day, just thinking, holy shit. And then more came flying in, and well, here we are. I think it's 109% funded now. I'm going to go in demand tomorrow. So yeah, I'm blown away. I am so blown away.
That's wicked. That is so cool. I bet you had a little rush when you saw that £35 come in. That's something I don't understand, right? When people send you money but don't back a tier that they could have backed, it's like,
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but it does surprise me a little bit. I mean, one of my friends who I used to game with, he's in America. I used to game with him on PS4. I shared the link with him and said, "Would you mind sharing this with anyone?" And it was his sister that took the last character perk tier, and his fiance, I think she donated £40 without taking a tier, and I just, it bowled me over that people would do that. So I'm eternally grateful. I really am today, and I'm in work tomorrow morning on overtime. But when I'm done, I'm going to get on the beers. I really am.
Very cool.
Aria, what happened to you?
I've been through the wars, mate. I've had a rough old time. So last week, my Indiegogo campaign finishes on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie, right? So I do my last stream for my Indiegogo campaign on Wednesday, I think, with Red Valkyrie, and then the following day, I'm off to Sheffield with the girlfriend. So we spent almost a week in Sheffield and Manchester. Just we were at a festival. So the campaign closed while I was on holiday, basically. And then I get back, and literally the day I get back, I get hit with the gnarliest cold I have had in years. And it's definitely not COVID, but it's knocked me on my ass.
Well, look,
And
we told you on vacation when you go to the festivals not to sneak into the sheep pen. Like, what the fuck?
God damn it.
Fucking sheep shagger, you.
I should have listened. But then, of course, it's made me all shivery and weak. So it made my back injury flare up. And
that sucks.
yeah, that's the worst bit. The fact that walking's tough right now. I mean.
Yeah, I get the same. I get the same problems. I've got a sit-to-stand recliner that broke like 2 weeks ago, and the program I'm in is dragging their feet about either getting it fixed or replacing it. And so I throw in phrases to the guy in charge, be like, it's really cutting my my life down, and my quality of life is so low right now. And then I hang up the phone, and next thing I know, I get this morning, they're like, yeah, that chair's so old, we don't think that it's going to cost more money to send guys out to replace all the parts than it is to just have him buy you a new one. I'm like, good, make sure you tell him that so he's not dragging his ass. So I've been getting hurt. I've got a remote control bed, but the bed is like, I'm 6'2", and this bed is up so high. So like, even when I drop my ass on the bed, I got to swing my legs up. My legs don't work. So I whacked my behind, just above, like right around the ankle bone, but behind on the left leg. I whacked that, and my leg had swollen up, like my calf had swollen up like this. And I was hopping around, like a one-legged man at an ass-kicking contest with my walker. I go from my walker to my chair, and I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Oh man!
Well, I hope you get well soon, mate.
Thanks. Says the guy who finally got funded.
It's a great feeling. It really is.
Have you finished writing the book yet?
Yes. It's.
Good.
I went through the first draft, so I finished the first draft, went through it to catch any typos that I could see straight away, and I've notified my editor, and he's ready to rock and roll as soon as I send it to him tomorrow. So for those who've backed it, it will not be a long wait. All I've got to take care of now is ordering the packaging and getting the bookmarks sorted.
Awesome. That
imagine if Arya had actually finished the books he's supposed to for his campaign, how close he would be to shipping us out stuff.
Right. That's I was finished, man. I am. We hit 4K, right? So we unlocked 2 more pages I have to draw.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. So, what was that like? That was like 10 whole pages extra we unlocked throughout the campaign. Total. And I've drawn 4 of them. So I did the 2 later extensions, but then we unlocked the 7th mini comic, right? So that was 8 pages on top. So even though that was the first one we unlocked, I've left that one until last. So I've drawn the other extensions first. But no, not 4 of them, 6 of them. Yeah, 6 pages. And but yeah. My book will be out in December, so yeah, bit of a while yet. There's still quite a bit of work on it.
Right around time for holiday.
Yeah. I'm sure this will be, in time for Christmas. You'll be getting this as a nice.
Look, by the time Christmas shows up, I'm gonna forget all about this project that I backed. Like, a year, like halfway through the year, and it'll show up, and I'll be like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'll see it came. Oh shit!
You'll
know.
it.
I disagree, Will. I think you will remember this. If you're one of those that backed Red Rooster, you'll be looking at this going, "What was this again?"
Yeah.
I'll crack it open, and I'll see the Keshi Taylor's figure.
Mm.
Well, where is it you live?
In the States?
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
Right. Well, you're
just south of Boston.
Yeah, you're in the States regardless, which means when you receive your Taylor's package, it's going to be coming from Critical Blast in one of those really nice poly bags he puts it in with Taylor's printed right on the front.
So I'll know what it is.
You will know instantly what it is.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, damn, that's that crazy space cat that comes from Wales.
Yeah, now I've got a trade of a whole bunch of Ashcan comics, and can read them all through and play with my little Keshi figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that.
For sure, I can't wait. Justin was telling me he's planned to put his on his desk.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to getting photos back of what everyone's doing with his. Like,
I love having like mascots on my desk while I write, because as I said to Ari before the stream, I've got my Spawn figure just over here, and I did have Salamandroid on it, but I've moved him for a second because I had a bit of a rearrange. Yeah, there you go. But when I'm sorted, he'll be back on my desk. So
this is the Batman bank back in '89 that they like shrunk wrapped in the Batman cereal boxes.
Wow.
Taylor's will have a spot on my desk. That's for sure.
I will actually have to clean my desk.
That's what I like to hear. Here's the problem, right? I backed the paperback version of Niven's War.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, Cyberfrog, warts and all, arrived.
Yeah.
And the problem is I've added that to the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've added how do I describe this? My shelves were full.
Yeah.
And exactly perfect. Like I couldn't fit a single other book on there. Right?
Yeah.
So I've added Cyberfrog now, and now I've got a collection of loose books that I don't know what to do with, just off to the side. And now, like Niven's War, a couple others, the Embrace is on its way. What am I going to do with all these books that are showing up now? I got to find newer.
I've got to get a comic box for all the CG stuff I've backed because now they're all starting to fulfill, and my collection's going steadily up and up. Because literally, I think it was yesterday or the day before, Unforgettable Tales 3 arrived, and I thought, no, I can't have this on my shelf anymore. I need to get a comic box of this stuff and start, sectioning it accordingly. But yeah, my warts and all's behind me, and I'm going to start reading that at the weekend. But I'm still pissed off about that because the box looked like the UPS guy played football with it when it arrived, and the top of the book got a couple of dents as a result. But it's not too bad, but it's one of the small downsides of crowdfunding something from abroad, I guess.
Yeah, I would contact Ethan about that because it's such an expensive book. I did
think about it, but ultimately I don't think it's really his fault. So
yeah,
I'll get over it. But luckily, Unforgettable Tales was not damaged, which was good. So and neither was the card binder. So I'll live. It's nothing too bad.
I came across the other day, well, not the other day, like a few weeks back, I came across the original Cyberfrog issues. So like 0 through 3 or 4 or something like that. Oh, bollocks, it's Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Okay, I won't say any more than that.
I just love hearing an American say bollocks. There's something great about it.
It doesn't sound quite right.
I know, right? It's kind of like, when your parents try to say the same cool words you say.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, don't do that. Yeah, so that's why I do that to my kid too. She for a while she was saying yeet to everything. And then I started saying yeet, and then she had to find a new word.
Yeah, my daughter uses that word and I hate it.
And that's why they use it, because parents hate it. And one day she made the mistake of calling me bruh.
Yeah, she's done that to me as well.
I'm knocking on her door to wake her up because we had to leave. I had like a doctor's appointment to go to, and it's like, I go, come on, we're late, let's go. Yeah. So I yelled at her, and she's like, bruh, relax. And then I punched her door in. And she's like,
it's Johnny.
Yeah. And we left, but that was it. That's why she's staying back at her mother's house. School's back in. I'm like, yay.
Yeah, same.
More indoctrination. All right.
Okay. Right. I just noticed Dave's joined.
Oh, bollocks.
All right, you bobbers. How's it going?
It's going great, mate.
Stanislaus Jan's in the chat. How you doing, dude? Good to see you.
Hey, Jan.
Hey.
I always ask people how they're doing when I bring up their comment, and no one ever answers me. What's happening, Dave?
Not a lot, mate. Not a lot. I just popped in because I was like, well, better say congrats to Justin because he's done extremely well getting that book funded. And I can't wait to read it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've not got camera on because I'm in my pajamas, that was too much information, I know, but I've had a long day at work. I'm working tomorrow, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah, so am I.
That's Dave's code for I'm wearing lingerie right now.
It's red.
It's frilly pajamas, Dave.
It's red and lacy. I don't want to show it off on screen.
It's red, lacy, and very revealing.
Yeah, do not put that camera on.
Yeah, sorry, that makes the next bargain bin thumbnail.
Oh, just yeah.
I like how he puts thanks for asking at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, before I jumped in here, you were talking about like words young people are saying, like yeet.
Yeah.
Like, my brother started saying that like at one point, and I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, just shut the fuck up. He's like, oh, he yeeted it. I'm like, do you mean yeast? You know, like fucking bread. What are you saying? I don't know. Oh, it's Mr. Jan.
Hey, Jan.
Hello, it's Stencil Artist Jan. How is everybody today?
I'm doing really well, mate. How are you?
All good.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I thought I'd pop on to say congratulations on funding your book. I can't be long because I've not had dinner yet. So I come back from work. I don't suppose you can lend me £520 to pay the insurance bill.
Oof, what's that? Car insurance or?
No, the building's insurance, because I live in a part of London which isn't on fire, so they make sure they charge you the maximum they can.
Yeah, I suppose you've got that fireproof cladding, mate. That's a bonus, isn't it?
Well, I said to them to cover it in asbestos, but they weren't interested. But
well,
what can you do?
Yeah, damn.
So
I want to hear more about your pajamas. That's why I jumped on.
So red, lacy, very revealing, up my butt crack, and that's about it, really. No, they're shorts and
so it's got a racing stripe. Yes.
I couldn't help but notice Jan couldn't listen to that comment without taking a tug on his vape there.
Yeah.
If I've got to listen to this, I've got to listen to this time.
Yeah.
No, I was.
I already knocked the pipe out first, so
yeah.
That's cool.
Why you got your pajamas on?
Like this?
Because I got changed, and I was like, I'm not leaving the house again. Even if I do go out the front, I'm gonna wear pajamas. So I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm comfy.
It's 8:20.
I got no underwear on either.
Oh my god.
Well, I got this. Sleep naked. I sleep commando in pajamas.
I got this t-shirt now.
Oh, the xenomorph. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, I saw that on the event. I thought, yeah, I've got to have that.
No, mine says, hand me a slice, and it's got a picture of a pizza on it.
Yeah.
But don't give me a slice. Good. I'm on a diet. I'm not eating pizza. Much.
Sure you are.
Much. Hey, I'm not doing too badly. I've lost like a stone, you know?
Congratulations.
A stone is like what? Just 2.2 pounds to a kilo. It's about 7 kilos-ish.
Well, in America they use imperial, so then
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't speak that metric crap.
I know.
I know you like it because when you measure your junk, it just sounds longer. But you know,
I do it in millimeters.
See,
it's better.
It's about 14 pounds.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I've still got a long way to go, but it's getting there, and it's yeah. I'm just I'm addicted to physical media and food apparently. So just trying to.
Well, hell, I used to buy like bags of chips and cartons of ice cream and soda to sit down and watch World's Biggest Loser. So you know.
You know what? I always used to eat watching that show as well. There's something about it.
bucking. I'm just bucking the whole show. You know, I'm like, I think it's a stupid show.
Yeah.
Why if you're like 600 pounds, and I used to be, would you get naked for all but your boxers on national TV?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't put my body out there like that. No one wants to see me flabby man boobs.
Me and my wife, we used to watch that Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives.
I love that show.
Guy Fieri. I had to stop watching it because I said to my wife, I'm putting on weight just watching it because the stuff in some of those places it just defies belief. Because there was one we saw where this woman made cheeseburger soup, and it literally looked like Jan, you've got it right there. It literally looked like lumpy custard, and I just thought, all right, then. That's where I get off.
What was that? Man versus Food. That was a good show.
Yeah.
Oh,
he did the challenges. It's like when he do the challenges, I'm like, yeah, but I just eat that in a normal meal. Like,
no, I can't believe watching some of those shows. He doesn't throw up.
Oh,
because there's just too much food for one person.
I've thrown up just watching them.
I've never thrown up eating food. Only drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, one of the best shows I saw was a show called 6 Sheets, where the guy would travel all over the world and just, to like all the, some spots, really well known, and other spots like, off the beaten path, and drink whatever they said was the best drink for that, for their climate in that area or whatever. And
I thought you said 6 sheep and I got excited.
Not sheep.
Have you guys seen the show, which is the butchery show? I can't think of what it's called now. It's an American show, and it's literally but it's like a talent show, but for butchers.
Oh,
and
I think I know that one.
The one they had, I've seen 2 of them. One of them, they had a wild boar. They each had a wild boar, fully furry, everything, and they had to do everything to it to make it into pieces of meat to sell. The other one was 7 bird roast. They'd put, it was a turkey, a chicken, a duck, a quirk or something.
Quail,
and another one. All into it. It's like watching some horror film.
Oh, mate, that's amazing. That's when you get that far, it's bird and a 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 bird. But normally I just have bird and a bird and a bird. But now I want bird and a 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 bird. Should I say bird?
Is that just internet search history?
Yeah. Sorry, that reminded me of the Family Guy.
Terrible. Oh, goose. Yeah, did you eat goose? Oh, goose would have been a good one.
That was the other. I think that may have been the other one, but it was.
Yeah, you got to start with something really big, so then you can fit the others inside of it.
But it was horrific, and they had
smallest one. And then what you do at the end is you put a little egg in right in the middle, so then you got the baby in there as well.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah,
the way you described that.
Well, it's worse because Dave would try to fertilize the egg once it was in there. So.
Well, when you do like a coated chicken, like you dip.
What?
What? That's what they call a Freudian slip.
That's because you said about fertilizing. When you dip like chicken breast in egg before you coat it, you're actually dipping a baby in his mother, a mother in his. I'm gonna shut up. I don't know.
Look at Justin.
I always do this to Justin. I don't know why. I kill people with laughter sometimes. It's weird.
Kill people.
Yeah, that's my secret power. I think I almost killed Will with my drawings one time.
I was the same way with one of his drawings one time.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, well, you got me going like that now too. I'm like, geez.
yeah.
Am I high? No.
That's twice now on a stream,
Not-
Dave. You've done this to me.
I know it's terrible.
Well, Dave, you know what? You know why a bucket of chicken is like a woman?
Why?
Oh no.
Because once you're done with the thighs and the breast, all you got is a greasy bucket to stick your bone in.
That's dirty.
Oh,
Dirty.
God.
Well, accurate. I like it. But don't let me have KFC when I'm drunk. Then I might end up doing that.
Oh God.
Dave, have you ever done the 20 nugget challenge at McDonald's?
What do you mean?
A challenge?
That's an appetizer for him.
20 nuggets?
It's
What?
20 nuggets in 20 minutes. No drink.
I eat
Just
that in five
no
minutes.
sauce.
I
What?
like one of my meals when I go there. You get 20 chicken nuggets, a large fries, drink, and maybe like a double cheeseburger or something.
What, as a dessert?
Yeah, like just to top it off.
Yeah. I'll be
That was when I was
20
eating that kind of shit. That was just a meal. That was.
Well, he opens up the double
People say
cheeseburger and loads
challenge,
it with nuggets.
Well, people were like, "Oh yeah, it's a challenge." I'm like, "Dang, no, that's a starter."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Wait, this is how I got my third roll."
I don't think you can get milkshakes or ice cream at McDonald's, so that is probably a decent enough dessert.
Yeah, they don't. Well, every time you want one, it's always broken. No, it's not broken. You just ain't fucking cleaned it, and you can't be bothered.
Mm.
No, it's that they've cleaned it and they don't want to have to clean it again.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, either way, lazy shit. You paid for it. You paid actually pretty well to be fair at McDonald's these days. Over here, anyway.
Mm.
Start a riot, Dave.
This is a weird topic. I don't know how we got onto this.
It's I'm derailing the show.
He's hungry because he hasn't had dinner yet.
Goose don't like chicken. Why don't you like chicken? What's wrong with chicken?
If he did,
Chicken is like the best meat. So versatile. You can do anything with it.
Tastes like human flesh.
Mm.
I don't know if Arya is just too ill or he doesn't eat as much as the rest of you lot. I would argue I eat as much as anyone. I'm just a naturally very skinny guy.
Some
Lucky
people do
you.
have a quick metabolism.
And we all hate you for it, but you know,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, all I do is I look at a chicken nugget and I get an extra pound on my ass.
Sorry, say that again. You look at a chicken nugget and you get pounded in the ass.
No, not a pound, like a fat.
Oh,
Not pounded in the ass. That's different.
That's for dessert.
I was giving it a bit of an echo earlier. I'm going to just see if it goes away.
See, I know Demon says pork's the best. I don't know, man, because pork I find could be quite dry and can be quite boring sometimes.
No,
Like,
I think Graphic Goose is on point with lamb. Lamb is
lamb's
great.
decent, man. I usually get that at the family Christmas dinner, like nice big leg of lamb.
Oh, I wouldn't eat lamb anywhere near where Ari has been.
That's a good point.
Comes with extra DNA.
Extra salty.
Sorry, my work phone's ringing. Sorry about that. Hold
No
on.
worries, mate. That's fine. Ring them back anytime. Don't worry about it.
These streams are
Okay.
never a dull moment, are they?
No.
Nope.
No. Well,
Very cool. So so the debate on what is the best meat is up in the air right now.
no, it's
I-
chicken.
Steak.
I've got the answer,
Steak's
right?
good, man, but a lot of people don't know how to cook a good steak.
I've got the answer, and it's not debatable, right? Basically, it's beef, but it's a particular type of beef, right? In Mexico, they have this meat called carne seca, right? Which basically is just dried beef. They dry out in the sun and then put like a shitload of salt on it, right?
Mhm.
And the final product, it goes all stringy. And if you pull it all apart and bundle it up again, it looks like weed, right? So there was me in the schoolyard with this like ball of stringy Mexican meat, convincing all my friends that I was the most prolific drug dealer in all of South Wales.
I
Brilliant.
wonder if anyone tried to smoke it.
I wouldn't be surprised. You just take a direct hit of salt to your lungs if you did.
Sounds like super healthy.
Yeah.
See, now I want to try that beef, man. You're gonna have to get me some beef, some Mexican beef.
Some Mexican beef.
Yeah, get your Mexican half to give it to me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy there.
I'll give
The
these.
beef, the beef.
Yeah. Where's the beef?
All right, Demon's starting some now. Hold up, chicken's never dry. Look, all right, you're cooking your chicken wrong. There's so many ways to cook chicken. You got to flavor it. I know us white boys don't like flavoring stuff, but we got flavor.
Some of us do.
Yeah,
I like using.
But in general,
the chicken,
we like salt and pepper.
Yeah, I like using the chicken roasting bags because you
they're
use
good
the steam that comes out the bird and it keeps it moist.
Yeah, nah, they're quality.
One of my favorite words.
Yes.
Moist.
Moist. Speaking of moist, Jan's back.
Hey.
Hello. I apologise for that.
It's all right, mate. It's all right.
There is still an echo. It's not me.
Is it me?
So that was somebody from work saying that they were having a power outage, and I was like, "It's not my business. I'm not on call. It's my weekend off. I don't. You have to phone control, or as we call it at my work, we call it the robot. For some reason, it's an old-fashioned thing where we say you have to speak to the robot, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, yeah, you have to talk to the robot. It's not very interesting. I apologise. Carry on with whatever you guys were talking about.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, I was arguing with Demon that chicken's better than pork.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a book as well, isn't there? NIVEN'S War. That was it.
Yeah, that's the one.
And while you were on call telling him to talk to the robot, Dave was asking Arya to give him his Mexican beef.
Oh,
Stringy beef. Different.
There is something about Welsh people and Mexico that everybody I've ever met who's Welsh has this affinity with Mexico, it seems.
Do they both like sheep or what?
Because it's the same country. There's a tunnel directly underneath the Millennium Center in Cardiff.
That's what it is. Like,
one of the pyramids in Mexico. So
it's like what Wales to England. So Wales is like Mexico. Whereas, like, because you got England and Wales, and you got USA and Mexico.
Yes, and Scotland's Canada, obviously.
Scotland hate us. We don't include them because they hate us.
Oh well.
Although I think Demon's Scottish, isn't he? I don't know. I think he is from his videos. He sounds it. If not, he does a good accent.
It's officially.
I love the fact this conversation just branched off in so many directions, and Arya's trying to discreetly get it back on track by putting my campaign up.
That's generally what happens when we have a stream where I just jump on and talk shit.
Graphic Goose says, I disagree with that. I have no Mexican links. That's exactly what somebody who had Mexican links would say.
Yeah, Demon's right. Everyone hates English. It's true. It's true. I've accepted.
That's true.
You know, I've accepted that. It's not our fault. We're better than everyone else.
Yeah, we just have to live with it.
I'm trying to look for birthday gifts.
I told you what to get.
For myself, from my brother.
I told you what to get.
Some of that Mexican meat.
What you need to get is NIVEN'S War, which is handily available on Indiegogo.
Yes, it is.
I have already backed this, and I can't wait to read it. So,
it's funny to say that, Jan. That was awfully convenient and well-timed shilling.
Yeah, nicely done, Jan. I like it.
It's almost like it wasn't prompted at all.
Exactly. See, there's a difference when there's one of the Carry On streaming guys comes on. See, and now I'm running the show.
Yeah,
it seems. NIVEN'S War, a military science fiction novel. We're currently at £549. That's Great British pounds. In Americans, glorious dollars, I'm assuming that's about 360 glorious dollars. We've got 31 backers. There's 14 hours left. If we can get that to 35 backers, that'd be amazing. I don't know how many people are in the chat because I'm on full screen, but if you haven't backed it already, back now.
Finishes around 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I think it is.
Yeah.
Before going in demand, of course.
Did you want to scroll through and we'll have a look at the rest of the campaign? Have we done this yet?
So, Justin, why don't you give us the elevator pitch? What is NIVEN'S War?
All right, NIVEN'S War is, as Jan said, a military science fiction novel. It takes place on a human-populated world in a distant galaxy. Two warring continents are fighting each other, and the battle reaches boiling point. And the main character, a fighter pilot named Amy, who you see as the main cover, has to fight to survive when the battle reaches her doorstep. And along the way, it takes a very unexpected turn.
Okay, cool. So, this is well, I know this, but just for anyone watching, this is a novel rather than a comic. Rather than a comic book. But this isn't your first novel, is it? What else?
No, this is novel number 7 that I've written, and I am actually working on a graphic novel script, which me and my usual cover artist Peter are going to work on when it's finished.
Awesome. Let's say hi to Darkside, who's just shown up. How you doing, dude?
Hey, Darkside.
It says he's not going to back it. He has a good reason, though.
Is it because he's going to back it twice?
Is it because he's going to back it 3 times? Goose, that's awesome. Get on that.
Is it because he can't read?
Is it because he's got... Let's get to the tears.
That was awkward silence.
Yeah, it was awkward silence.
We were waiting for Goose to reply, and
Yes.
We just want to know why.
Yeah, tell us why. He's teasing us.
I don't read too good. That's why I'm writing a comic.
I don't read too good.
I don't read. God damn.
He's turned into Forrest Gump.
It's because I've already backed it.
Johnny!
Thank you very much, Goose.
That's
such a...
Who's in the group chat will realize that is such a Goose thing to say. Wait to see this comment.
And he's going to get someone to read it out for him.
Oh.
You know, maybe I'll be nice enough for you and I'll read it out on stream. I'll be like, I'll read the book. Except I'd butcher it because I'd start doing voices and it would go terribly. We had
what voices would you do, Dave?
Back in school of Mice and Men.
Ah, great book.
Yeah, and the English teacher I had liked to do voices for each of the characters, and obviously with a certain character he did like very like outback country kind of a voice, like classic sort of Texan American, like stereotypical sort of thing, and yeah, he really liked to emphasize the N-word in there. A lot. Yeah, he was Indian though, so I was like, well, is that all right? I don't know. Right back then I was like, oh no, I guess it's fine. And he let everyone read it. I was like, oh, okay, this is different. So I played who was it? George. I was George for a bit, and then they liked me as Lenny because I sounded big and dumb. I was like, oh.
I was also part of that, you know, before they cut it off. There was a cut-off point shortly after I had left school where they'd stopped letting the kids...
where they went all PC.
Yeah, saying the foul language and that. But I was one of the people who was, of course, chosen to read out the line which had the hard N-bombs in it.
Yeah. But I had
the whitest guy in class.
Well, to be fair, I was the darkest kid for miles around.
I can believe that, you know, in Wales. There's no sun.
I'm the most ethnically like all the ethnic diversity in my school was
you.
just because I'm of mixed ethnicity.
He's Welsh and English.
Mongrel.
He's from Cardiff and Bristol. Going over that bridge is traumatic.
Well, I'm a quarter Welsh.
It's
My
traumatic.
grandmother was Welsh.
Must have been from that time that Arya gave him that stringy beef.
If Dave's a quarter Welsh, that officially makes him CG Wales.
I like Dave said that was some kind of pickup line. I was waiting for the next part of it.
Oh.
You know, I'm a quarter Welsh.
No, I just said my grandma was Welsh, but I never knew her. She was a bitch, apparently. Yeah, left me granddad with.
The fog is lifted. I can see the rain again.
Yeah, there we go.
So you were telling us your sad story, Dave.
Oh, yeah. No, she left me granddad with 5 kids to raise, all by himself, and she was fucked up. And I was like, oh. I wasn't born at the time, obviously, because my dad was a kid at the time. It would have been weird and wrong.
Thanks for clearing that up for us.
Yeah. Just to clarify. So I never knew that side of the family. So I always had this thing against Welsh people, but Arya's changed my mind. No, I'm kidding. But no, it was it was weird. I never got to meet any of that side of the family.
It was always funny.
I've already got family members I don't fucking talk to anyway.
Yeah, same. It was always funny for me because one of my early girlfriends was Irish, and my dad said to me when he found out, he said, "No, thank you. I don't want no paddies in the family. Someone should go over there and pull the plug out and let the island sink." And I said, "Okay, Dad."
Fuck off.
And, yeah, I said, "Okay, then, Dad." And obviously that one didn't last too long. But when I got married and he found out my wife was half Irish, he was like, and at the wedding reception, all the family come over to mingle with him, and he just didn't know what to do. Because my wife's granddad, who was still with us at the time, bought him a pint of beer and just put it in front of the table, and my dad just looked at it and went, because he just didn't want to drink anymore. Well, he'd had a few already, and he had to drive, so one more would have pushed him over the edge.
Crikey.
Yeah.
Go on, Dave.
So, stretch goal update. Back to
Trying to keep it on track, I see, Jan. I like the style.
I'm trying.
Bringing it back.
Plan for pilgriming gloggery Chundry Plantis Le Gogogo.
If only Rob was here. But yeah. Okay, back to the book.
That's that really long watch thing.
We've got the ebook. We've got the paperback, and then we've got a bunch of tiers right here which are sold out.
Yep, sold out.
So you won't be adding any more tiers to this campaign.
No, there's no more I could realistically think to add, given the nature of the story. So at this point, I wanted to show with the campaign that once it's done, that I could actually deliver it, and then when the graphic novel rolls around, there'll be more tiers and whatnot to go with it, because we've already talked about this, me and my artist. So yeah, I am thinking ahead with this one.
Okay, cool. So backers currently only have 2 options really, the ebook or the paperback. Yeah. But you also have this lovely tip jar right here. So guys, just throw this guy a couple bucks if you got it. Every little helps, right?
Every time he gets a tip, he'll say a joke.
You'll do us a little dance or something.
Oh, yeah.
A little dance, make a little love.
Oh, what? Something like this?
Oh, not that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got caught out with that.
Many of people did, to be fair.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear a joke I heard today at work? It's engine. Quite possibly.
Okay, go for it.
Not
my channel.
A mother and mother and daughter are in a supermarket, and the little girl walks off, and the security guard goes, "Oh, you okay?" She goes, "No, I can't find my mum." The security guard says, "What's she like?" And the little girl says, "Big dicks and vodka."
That's good. I like that.
That's the level of
good.
engineering comedy.
I like that.
A man. Yes, sir.
When I was in college, my one of my lecturers used to tell me jokes every time he saw me because he had a really off sense of humour sometimes. And he told me a mild one where he says, guy comes home from work and he goes up in the lift into his block of flats, and he arrives home, and his wife's quickly getting dressed, and he realizes she's been playing away while he's been at work. And he goes, "All right, where is he?" And she goes, "I don't know what you're talking about." So he looks around the flat, see if he can find this guy. And as he's in the kitchen, he looks out the window and sees a convertible pulling out to drive away. He thinks, "Right, you bastard, I'm going to get you." So he grabs his fridge and launches it out the window and nails the guy as he's driving off. And his wife comes in screaming, "You bastard!" and brains him with a frying pan. And he wakes up in hospital with a massive bandage on his head. And he thinks, wow, at least it weren't too bad. And he looks to his left, and there's a guy covered head to toe in plaster. And he says, "Whoa, man, what are you in here for?" And the guy says, "Funny story. I just kissed my wife goodbye, said goodbye to the kids, got in the car to drive to work, and all of a sudden, I got flattened by a fridge." And he says, "Oh, shit." And he looks away. And on the other side, there's a guy covered in plaster. He says, "Man, what are you in here for?" And he goes, "Funny story. I was hiding inside this fridge."
I love that one. That was good. That's worth a tip. Someone tip the guy.
Yeah, you need the sound effect of a penny dropping in a jar now.
Ding.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm going to have to go because I've not had dinner. It's almost 9 o'clock at night.
Enjoy.
Yes. Congratulations on
Thank you.
for reaching your target. I'm sure this will continue to grow over time. Thank you very much for having me, Aria and Bristolian Dave. Pleasure as always. Will, it's been good to see you. I'm sure I've been on a show with you before. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everybody. I won't do the wave. Bye-bye.
Do it. There it is.
Bye.
Yeah,
you go. He's doing it.
See you later, mate.
Not even a bargain bin episode, and we got a couple of waves.
It's glad to know I'm not the only one that's been caught out by that sodding wave.
Yeah.
Nope. They got Peter Gilmore too. I saw.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you saying bye? We're not going. I was in the Yan.
Oh,
He's still here. Don't run away, Marinus. You can't hide from me. I know which stream you stream on with me.
I said no.
Awesome.
Oh.
So we have 11 hours left on this campaign.
It's gonna be a long stream.
Yeah. Okay.
Hell no.
Guys ready? Have you got your popcorn, your sleeping bag? We'll carry on.
I got a piss jar.
The piss jar.
I tried a bottle, but it wouldn't fit. So
no, I've got work in the morning, so it's not gonna be too much of a late one for me.
Okay.
When they were getting ready to release, when MCU was getting ready to release Endgame, they were making jokes. They were making jokes about how long the movie was going to be, and if people could last through it without having to run to the bathroom and miss part of it. And the big meme was like one of the hospital urinals for men, but it had the Avengers Endgame logo on it. So for an extra $10 at the box office, you could buy a urinal and fill that up in the middle of the movie instead of leaving.
Yeah, I heard a similar story where someone who watched the movie said, right, these are the parts where you can go to the bathroom and not miss anything important. And I think the scene everyone pointed to was the first Hulk scene where he's in the cafe as being the best one to go to the bathroom in.
So how much money do you raise on this campaign for Dave to release the piss jar?
There wouldn't be enough money in the world to want me to.
One lucky back.
If this campaign gets to £1,000 by the end of the stream, I will donate a jar of I'll even cover postage.
Well, if e-girls can sell their bathwater online, Dave, I'm sure you can sell a jar of your piss.
Yeah. And I won't even drink for ages, so it will come out nice and yellow or orange. Deep orange.
For a £10 tip, you can get Justin to put a footnote in the book that the book is not dedicated to Bristolian Dave because he's a fucking knobber.
Dedicated to not Bristolian Dave.
Dedicated to everyone except Bristolian Dave.
Thank everybody for making this possible except Bristolian Dave because he is such a fucking knobber.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, shit.
That's cool.
Yeah. I watch a lot of BritBox.
Yeah, what the hell is a knobber?
I've never heard that expression.
When you someone who knobs.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, sure. You sure you want to do that, Goose?
25
Goose, think very carefully about this one.
Because I haven't got my normal webcam plugged in, so it'd be my laptop camera, which has got like a wide lens, and it's not so good.
Well, we'd only need a micro lens to see what you're packing, so
yeah, it's just
harsh.
Oh dear.
I was in the pool.
It was cold.
Dave did say he was standing outside in his pajamas. So
no, he was hiding in the freezer.
Yeah. I had ice cubes down my pants for a while.
Ice Cube really changed. He used to be cool.
Oh, well, this topic just went in another direction, didn't it?
Out of these pants.
There's that cool trick that they can do if they're you get a blowjob.
Every lens is a wide lens through Dave.
That was rude.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, that's not.
Go on, Dave, what are you saying?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, ice. Yeah, getting a blowjob. Get your. I was gonna say missus, but she probably wouldn't. The prostitute you hired to put ice cube in her mouth first. It's very weird. It's very weird.
I would, but the sheep tend to just eat it.
Just crunching away. Crunch.
Ari, just remember, bah! Means no.
Every time.
It's like the old joke I heard. What do you call a Welshman with 3 sheep? A pimp.
Because that's my name.
Yeah. Aria's the pimp of Wales.
Yeah.
And a ram.
But no, it's nice to end the working week sort of with this goal as it was, because I was watching it throughout the 2 months I'd set the campaign for and thinking, man, is this actually going to hit the mark or not? So to end like this is great, I will say.
No, you did really well, mate. Seriously. Good job.
It's really cool seeing, since you launched on the bargain bin as well, that's just
for
Dave and I to see.
Oh, wait. That means we can count it as a bargain bin success story.
Yeah.
Bargain bin gets your book funded. 100%.
The bargain bin boost, right? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Handcraft boost.
The BBB.
Hey, Eric.
Joined us about 30 seconds before we close out the stream. But how are you doing?
See, what? I depend what depends what bit you come in at.
Yeah.
Eric, here's what I recommend for you. I recommend you click this link at the top of the live chat and head on over to the Indiegogo page where you have 10 hours left to back, or 11 hours left to back NIVEN'S War, the hottest graphic novel on Indiegogo right now. So check that out.
Novel.
Novel, rather. Excuse me. Blame that on the pain medication. There's the link here. Check out NIVEN'S War. Congratulations, Justin.
Thank you.
Always cool to see a success like this. And yeah, I can't wait to get the book.
Yeah, I'll be working on it as soon as I get. I'll be working on it as soon as I get the edits back from the editor. He's going to get it first thing tomorrow once I get the funds. So hopefully it will not be a long wait for anyone.
I feel like I'm getting set up. If I click the link, will it be a giant wiener? Well,
no,
not
it will not.
Not if Dave's on the other end.
Yeah, not this time. Not this time. We saved the giant wieners for. Well, Jan took them all with him when he left.
I promise you, no giant wieners on the other side. But that we'll wrap the show there. Thank you everyone who watched it. Thank you everyone who supported NIVEN'S War. Go check it out. Links in the description. Share the stream. Share the project. All that jazz. And I'll leave you guys on this.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a jelly bear.